Is waking up at 4 a.m. actually making you rich? Or just tired? I followed the exact morning routines of the world's most successful billionaires. Jeff Bezos, Tim Cook, Oprah, Elon Musk. I researched every interview, every biography, every podcast clip, and I built one brutal combined routine and lived it for a month. What happened was not what I expected. Some of it genuinely changed my life. Some of it was complete nonsense. And one part of it, one thing nobody talks about, was the biggest surprise of all. Stay with me. Because by the end of this, you'll know exactly which parts are actually worth stealing, and which parts you can throw in the trash. Let me lay out what I was working with. Tim Cook wakes up at 3:45 a.m., reads user emails, hits the gym before sunrise. Oprah meditates for 20 minutes, exercises, then eats a healthy breakfast. No phone for the first hour. Jeff Bezos wakes up naturally, no alarm, reads, has a slow breakfast, and never schedules meetings before 10 a.m. Elon Musk sleeps 6 hours, skips breakfast, jumps straight into answering critical emails within the first 30 minutes. Robin Sharma's 5 a.m. club formula: 20 minutes of exercise, 20 minutes of journaling, 20 minutes of learning, done before the world wakes up. So I took all of this, built a master routine, and committed. Wake up, 4:30 a.m., cold shower, 20 minutes of meditation, 30 minutes of exercise, 3 pages of journaling, reading for 15 minutes. Then, and only then, starting work. Total time before I could touch my phone or laptop for actual work? Over 2 hours. Day 1, I thought I was going to die. Week 1 was a disaster. I was exhausted by noon. My journaling was incoherent. My meditation was just me sitting there thinking about all the work I wasn't doing. And waking up at 4:30? My body fought me every single morning. But here's what I noticed by the end of week 1, even through the fog, something small was shifting. By getting up before the rest of the world, I had silence. Real silence. No notifications. No demands. No noise. Just me and my own thoughts for 2 hours before anyone could take anything from me, and that felt, genuinely, like power. Week 2, something clicked with the exercise. I started the day with momentum already built. A win before 6 a.m. And that win carried. I was making better decisions later in the day. I was less reactive. Less scattered. The meditation, though? Still hated it. I'll be honest. But I kept going. By week 3 and 4, the data was clear. Here's what genuinely moved the needle. Number 1, the early wake up. Not 4:30 specifically, but earlier than usual. Getting an hour ahead of your default schedule gives you protected time that nobody can take. That's real. That's worth keeping. Number 2, no phone for the first hour. This was the single highest impact change. Starting the day without absorbing other people's agendas, emails, news, social media, kept my mind in creation mode instead of reaction mode for longer. That's not billionaire mythology. That's neuroscience. Number 3, movement first. Every single billionaire has some form of physical activity in the morning, and now I understand why. It's not vanity. It's a brain hack. Exercise floods your body with dopamine and norepinephrine, the chemicals responsible for focus and motivation. You're essentially drugging yourself into a productive state. It works. What didn't work? The rigid, 2-hour mega routine. The pressure of performing 12 habits before sunrise actually added stress, which is the opposite of what a morning should do. Jeff Bezos doesn't have a 6-step routine. He wakes up slowly, he reads. He thinks. That intentionality matters more than the checklist. Here's the thing I didn't expect. The thing that hit me hardest: the billionaires' morning routines aren't about the routines, they're about ownership. Every single one of these people, regardless of what they do in the morning, treats the first hours of the day as non-negotiable time that belongs to them. Not their team. Not their inbox. Not the market. Them. That's the secret. Not the cold shower. Not the 4 a.m. alarm. Not the journaling. It's the radical decision to start every single day doing something that serves your growth, your clarity, your energy, before you give a single minute to anyone else. Most people start their day in someone else's story. The billionaires start theirs in their own. That's the thing worth stealing. So here's my challenge to you. Don't copy a billionaire's routine. Build yours. Take the 3 things that worked. Wake up earlier, skip the phone, move your body, and do those consistently. For 30 days, you won't become a billionaire. But you will become someone who owns their mornings. And that person gets things done. Drop in the comments, what's the one morning habit you're going to try this week? I want to know. Subscribe. I'll see you there.